Before we get started today, I want to thank all of our members and tippers for supporting this channel. Without them, this channel would just be really hard to do. But hey, you guys make it that much easier. If you want to become a member, go down below and join and be a member, or you can just tip us, either or. Thank you guys for supporting us, and we'll get to the video. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Given here. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on New World, a game that I've been playing a ton of. And today I want to do a tutorial specifically on two routes, a silver route and a gold route. These routes are probably going to be meant for players level 30 and above, but they're still noobish routes because, you know, I'm still learning the game myself. But I found them to be very awesome because I can get about 300 silver and a 300 gold, like each at least, unless there's like, you know, high like level player count that like just, you know, come in and mine it away. So we're gonna, for one, start with the silver route. Our silver route is right here. I'm actually gonna show you on this right here, the route. It actually shows you the ore. So if you go over here to right here, you can see the nodes. So I said the 3 here, 2, 1, 2. There's some iron you can collect right here, which is right next to it. Then cut over and grab these, and come down, and then you can kind of just go right through here and then restart. But the thing is, this doesn't actually restart, like they won't be spawned back in that time. So oftentimes what I would do is I would collect all of this, then go to teleport over to my second area, which I'll highlight and then I'll show you later in actual real time. I would teleport over here. Now, this gold route is not used that much because it might not be that effective to other people, but it will be a solid amount, especially at early stages. It'll fill up your entire bag if you do the silver route and then the gold route side by side. So you teleport over here, which is, this is the Spirit Shrine. It's in Cutlass Keys, bottom left of the map. So the first little bit's kind of slow because you have to walk over here. But once you walk over here, you can collect these 3 gold veins, then these 3 gold veins, cut up and around, collecting some silver, then some gold, then cross over to here, gold, 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 some gold here. And then what I oftentimes do would actually stay along the top here, collect these 2 silver ones, jump down, collect this, and then come over here to collect these 3. There's some iron, some gold here, and then go and collect the silver. Finally, some silver here, and then go over here to collect some more gold in here. And not only that, but there's actually some star metal veins in here that you can collect. This is a cave area right here, so we'll show that in a second. But with that said, that's the 2 routes. I think when I did the star metal, I came out with about 300 silver, 300, actually more like 400 gold, and then I think I had about 200 to 300 star metal, which is a pretty solid amount. It doesn't sell for that much gold because if you actually look at the player market, normally this stuff is sold for dirt cheap, so you might as well just buy it, to be honest, most of the time. But if you want to just craft it or get it yourself because you need to get the experience and everything, this is really good because you can craft this up to stuff for jewelry making or weapon making for at least the iron. But there's not that much iron. There's not really a good iron route. So let's go and show you the actual route. So that's basically the routes from here. You can go and try it yourself. It's sometimes nice to show you in person what it kind of looks like. You can just kill these guys, especially if you're like high enough level. You can just one-shot them all, so it's like whatever. I'll give you some tips. I'm going to probably put these tips in another video, but I'll give you some tips while you just enjoy watching. So some of the tips that I've found up to this point that people don't really mention in a lot of their tip videos, or they're just really boring to mention, is the fact that apparently you have shared, it's not shared storage, but you can actually access all of your storage from all the different towns on one place. So you don't actually have to go to the different towns to collect any storage. So that's something that I never realized until I was like level 40 or so, and that was a huge helper because I could split up and like organize my stuff across all the towns, and it was super helpful on Lost Story. So that's tip number 1. Another tip is, okay, don't buy any of the music things except for like the ones that cost a lot, because all the ones that you do like really slow or really early on can be done just by like doing random collecting of like items and such. Like for one, I think I bought like all of the Ores of the Day music song, but technically when doing these routes you get Ores of the Day. Oh yeah, these are So pick up all missions. That's another thing for low level players. Always pick up every single mission because oftentimes all the missions are clumped together, so you can get a ton of them done all at the same time. So it's super helpful in that way. Use your Azoth. I saw a bunch of tutorials, and I think they're older tutorials where Azoth was actually a little bit harder to get. But don't be afraid to use your Azoth to teleport around too much, because once you hit, like, once you're maxed out, it just gets wasted. If you're collecting Azoth, it never goes back to you. So why not teleport and save you time rather than just from like that travel time and such, which we're gonna probably use some Azoth right here, which is like whatever. We can just go and do a quest and it will fill up our Azoth right back up. So we got this whole route. This whole route got us 778. And then we're gonna go down here to Cutlass Keys. So we're gonna go down here, we're gonna go to Cutlass Keys, and we'll start our gold route, which this route is a little slower than that route, which I don't know, at this point, it's already been a 9-minute video. I'm gonna probably cut this down, but whatever. Oftentimes, what I might do is, I don't have a good route established yet, but there's an iron route through here, where you can start from here, iron all the way down through here, and then you can cut over and do this route, and then end at this place, at the fast travel shrine there. So yeah, if you can tell, we're right here, we're at the beginning of the route. We can mine the gold that's right here, solid gold, and yeah. Alright, so we're up top now. Here, if you don't know where the nodes are, it's kind of good to be zoomed out all the way and just like go along the edge. Luckily, I have the thing on top, the bar on top that kind of tells me where they are. But once you have this route memorized, you'll kind of learn where the veins are, and it'll be pretty easy for you to just like go to the same spots. Like I know our next vein is gonna be right over here, so I can just go towards that. Actually, no, it's right here, and then it's over there. Oh, another little perk with this route, if you wanted to do this, if you have enough space in your bag, is you can actually collect a little bit of some soul motes if you want to, like along here. There's some soul motes right here, and there's some soul motes I think over here as well. So you can get like yourself another like, you know, 50-ish soul motes, which is a pretty solid amount of soul motes for just, you know, just gain some extra experience early on. Of course, it's only early on. Later on, you want to probably optimize that kind of stuff for like some crazy stuff later on. So we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the route over here. We're getting close to our capacity. You can see 390 out of 500 at least, right? That's how much capacity I have on this character. Some low-end gear for friends and whatnot, which is pretty awesome. Looks like I just got my level 60 finally. Gotta document that while I'm playing. So yeah, here's a couple of nodes right here. So yeah, you can go through and find the nodes that you would have skipped if you're not following me exactly to the plan there, and just keep going. And then you can collect this stuff later on. All right, so now that we're outside the cave, so we basically finished up right here. We cut across to over here, and then we can start the cave. There's always one little gold piece you can grab right here on the outside of the cave if you want. And then from here, you can there's only a couple enemies you have to kill, and this is why I recommend people being level 30s, so you can actually kill these things effectively. Well, there you have it. I'll just okay, I'm maxed out on my inventory right now. I just dropped a bunch of stuff there, but I'm gonna just show you the rest of the route right here. So you can grab this star medal, you can grab this star medal if you are that level to grab star medal. I think that's level 100 to grab star medal. So you can grab all those three. There's another couple in here. I think there's the one there, there's two there. You can then cut across over here in the cave, grabbing some more star metal right around. There's also Peter salt or whatever it's called in here, so if you want to collect that you can. So there's some more star metal right there, some star metal right there, and then to end off the cave I actually come back around over here And then there is some gold right here you can collect. So there's gold right there. And then, oh yeah, and there's gold right there as well. And that should be the end of the route. So at this point, you basically just need to get back to a teleport area or die, which is another option you can do. Which we actually might just die right now. We got enough guys here to kill us, so there we had it. We died just now just so we can get back to a settlement because I didn't feel like walking. But we ended the route with 1,000 gold, 1,200 silver, 40 iron, and we missed some potential of more because we were maxed out on our weight, as you can see up top. We had some leather and some weaving stuff from before that I accidentally carried into the video. But we'd probably have another, at my level at least, of steel tools, some basic steel tools. We would probably have another 200, maybe 300 gold, and then probably 200, maybe 300 star metal, whatever it's called. And that would be how much you would get from these two routes. How long did that take me? That took me about half an hour. Half an hour to do that route. And it's quite a bit of stuff. I don't know if it's the most effective route, but it's really good for mid-level people. Where you're like, you're trying to get a feel of the game and you want to level up your jewel crafting. It gets you a lot of that. It gives you a lot of these different gems that you can use for all your different jewel crafting. So a really good jewel crafting route, except for resources. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We're going to be making a lot more tutorials for you for New World as I get to know the game even more and try to optimize my way of playing. And I will see you all later. Bye bye.